Hello, creators. Registration for our next Wellness Center Creators Retreat opens September 1st, 2025. And we'd love to have you join us in person in Vancouver, Washington, September 22nd through 25th in 2026.
We've only got 20 spaces per track, so be sure to check out the options and see which one fits you and any leadership team members you may want to bring along.
If you register before the end of the year, you'll get the early bird rate plus some new VIP perks.
All the details are at wellnesscentercreators.com/retreats, and we can't wait to see you there.
Today's episode is sponsored by Jane, a clinic management software and EMR. Waiting on hold isn't anyone's idea of time well spent, especially when you're busy providing exceptional care to your patients and clients and running your clinic. The Jane team knows how valuable your time is. That's why they work hard to keep call wait times to an average of 2 minutes. This means you can get quick answers to your clinic questions and head into your weekend with one less task on your to-do list. Plus, unlimited phone, email, and live chat support from their team of friendly humans is included in every Jane subscription. So, no matter where you're at on your Jane journey, they're always there to lend a hand. To see how Jane can help you take back your personal time, head to jane.app to book a one-on-one demo, or use the code wellness1mo at sign up for a 1-month grace period applied to your new account. Hi there, and welcome to the Wellness Center Creators Podcast. I'm Kendall Hagenson.
And I'm Anna Rudell. We're thrilled to have you join us on this journey of creating innovative, patient-centered wellness centers.
As experienced health and wellness providers, we've seen firsthand the challenges of delivering comprehensive, holistic care to our patients.
That's why we created this podcast, to share the knowledge, strategies, and insights we've gained from our own experiences and from connecting with experts in the field.
Each episode, we'll dive into a different aspect of building and growing a successful wellness center, from developing a strong multidisciplinary team to implementing cutting-edge technologies and treatment approaches.
We'll also share practical tips, resources, and real-world examples to help you overcome common obstacles and streamline your processes.
Our goal is to empower you with the tools and confidence you need to create a thriving wellness center that truly makes a difference in your patients' lives.
So whether you're just starting out or looking to take your existing practice to the next level, you're in the right place.
Get ready to learn, grow, and be inspired. Let's create something amazing together.
Welcome to the Wellness Center Creators Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Wellness Center Creators Podcast. Today on the show, Anna and I, we're keeping it kind of light and fun, and we're going to talk about planning events for your team and days for your team connection experiences, and holiday parties and all that good stuff. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Kendall. How are you?
I'm good. I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, doing pretty well. Gearing up, as you say, for the end of the year now.
Yes, there's lots of stuff, lots of layers to the end of the year for business owners. And maybe that's an additional episode of the not so fun end of year systems and processes. Today, we're going to focus on kind of the fun stuff. And we've both been planning our holiday parties that we do every year. When do you usually hold yours?
So we do a group lunch at the end of the year. We have to be quite careful in our office because of people's spiritual and religious beliefs. So we can't ever call it anything holiday related at all. So we just call it a group lunch, and it's usually the first week of December.
Lovely. Yeah, we do call ours a holiday party. We don't specify a particular holiday, but we don't have anyone on our team who doesn't, who has a religious, who is part of a religion where they don't celebrate any holidays. So we've never bumped up against that, I guess, on our team.
I've learned a lot about things, actually, I have to say.
Yeah.
How much verbiage is unintentional and can cause discomfort.
Stress. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. I appreciate that. So this year, actually, usually what we do is during a regular Wednesday meeting time, we have the weekly Wednesday meetings that are 90 minutes. We usually do we bring in food or do some type of craft, or in the past, we've made wreaths. We had a team member whose family have a farm, and they do wreath making classes. And so we've done that, or other types of crafts and art. And we usually bring in food. Last year we brought in, there's a company locally here. We've had Natalie Fairchild on the podcast before, who's the founder of the company Pacific Perks. And they're like a mobile food cart, coffee cart, where they go to team events and bring, like we did like the quesadilla bar, right? Or they do like a coffee bar, or Italian sodas, or fun stuff like that. This year the team voted. So what I've learned over the years is nothing is one size fits all ever. But each team, each year, is the configuration of the team matters, and what people find enjoyable is different. It's
Mm-hmm.
not always going to be the same. So the team voted this year that we actually do something in the afternoon and evening together at a restaurant. And so we're going to do that.
And do you have it at the same time every year, or is that sort of based on what's going on in the company?
Well, the date.
Mm-hmm. Same sort of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we do every year. We don't meet as a team the last 2 weeks of December, and so we always have the celebration the Wednesday before that. So it might be the second or third Wednesday in December.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Do you do gift exchanges or any of that stuff?
It depends on the year. We've done it
Mm-hmm.
all. We've done where you kind of draw someone's name for the gift exchange, or we've done more of a white elephant style, where there's stealing involved of gifts. Our team usually keeps the gifts pretty wellness focused. It's kind of, um, gifts that alternative healthcare providers choose, right? Everyone loves everything that is in the mix. But again, it depends on the team. Like, do people want to participate in that? As the employer, I typically gift something to each team member, and it depends on the year. Sometimes I'll do more of a kind of company swag focused item that I know people would use on a regular basis. Or there have been years where I've kind of customized a gift to each person, where it's based on their favorite things. We keep a favorite things list for all of our team members. I have been known to gift in-house services as well. And then I do cards for everyone too.
Mm.
Yeah. What about
I know
you?
that's your love language, isn't it?
I
Is gift
do.
giving.
It brings me so much joy, really,
Yeah.
to think about each person and create the gift and give the gift and see their response to it. So I really do enjoy it.
Yeah, it's my love language too. I absolutely love it. But I think with regard to the company over the years, at first I felt obliged to give
Right.
something.
Right.
And then as time marched on, I realized that the gift wasn't always received in the way it was given. And
Always.
also, yeah, always. And then also that it created a strange dynamic whereby there was an unspoken expectation, really, or a perceived expectation on the part of the team member I was giving the gift to. And so I just stopped altogether actually a few years back. And I feel I don't like it because it's not how I show my
Love.
thought or feeling. Love, exactly. But I think it goes down better at the end of the day. So then I give in different ways throughout the year, but I try and stay away from the end of the year now.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I've definitely overdone it in
Mm-hmm.
past years. I was raised in a gifting family,
Yes.
and so, but I understand what you're saying. And I definitely had years where it just wasn't necessary, or it
Mm,
can even make people uncomfortable to an
exactly.
extent.
Mm-hmm.
So I've definitely in recent years, I've leaned more towards like, okay, if I'm getting something for the whole team, it's on the smaller side and it's the same for
Mm-hmm.
everyone. And
Yes.
I like to find things that are useful,
Yeah.
not just buy something just to buy something. So yeah, I'm looking forward to our gathering this year and having more of a kind of evening away from work vibe where people can relax a bit and just enjoy each other's company. So we'll always do that towards the end of the year. And then both of us have other kind of events right throughout the year that
Mm-hmm.
we plan for our teams. What are the big ones for you?
Well, I think since I've been working with you and now we do a full day retreat, we do ours at the beginning of the year. So ours is the second week of January, which is typically a quiet time for us. So we reconvene after the end of the year time off, the holidays. And then on the second Monday, we take the whole day and have a full day retreat. And then we also have little social events throughout the year, which the lead acupuncturist tends to try and organize, get some sort of group together, but that's not everybody, and it's certainly not mandated.
Right. And not
Yeah.
paid either,
Not paid. No,
Yeah.
that's out of their own pocket. So it's not obviously as well. Um, what's the word I'm looking for, Kendall?
Attended.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So I definitely had influence on your team retreat that you've implemented. We do ours in the spring every year, and we
Yes.
do a full day outdoors typically. And that is
Yours is
something that
epic, isn't it?
it's pretty epic. Uh, yeah, we love it. I love planning it. I love facilitating it and experiencing it, and any excuse to just have no technology and be together as a group. It really is pivotal every year in deepening the connections in the team and kind of shaping the year forward. So we really appreciate that time. And it is something that is required and paid for the team
Mm-hmm.
to do. But it is an investment of the company to close both locations for the day and not have any clients being seen, patients being seen. So that's a big one. We also have our fall planning meeting that we're actually have coming up this week, where we do. This year, we're doing actually changing the formatting a bit. In the past years, we've done the entire staff for a whole day again, and it's sort of the opposite of the team retreat. It's like some restoration and connection activities, weaved in and movement, and it's a lot of planning and goal setting and reflection. And this year, we're actually taking just our team leads for
Mm.
that meeting. So all the leadership members in the company, and we gathered feedback from the whole staff beforehand to really focus on implementing some tangible action items, goals forward based on the core values of the company. And we're going to do a half day and then go to lunch this year.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing the same actually, for the planning, getting the team leads together or the leadership team together and spending that time. I think it'll be a lot more efficient.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when the team gets to a certain size, there's an argument to be made about that. And and the rest of the team wasn't too disappointed to miss that day either. So
Well, and it's less impact on the clinic too, because it's a
it is.
huge investment closing the clinic.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So, and we're working on, was interesting in recent surveys we did of our team, we actually have a whole cohort of young people on our team right now. So 20s, early 30s. And they are asking for more social events to be planned. And it's kind of a first, I haven't really received this request before. And so I think it's awesome. And we're going to, we'll have one of our support team members kind of take that on of organizing those things. Of course, they don't want to be hanging out with the boss. They want to be hanging out with each other.
Right.
So it makes sense for a team member to kind of plan that and put together more of those options to kind of get together outside of work.
Right. But super fun. We found the exact same thing as the team got younger.
Yeah. And I guess maybe it's more that I'm getting older.
Yeah, there is that. Oh.
But yeah, it's just important to get those different perspectives because I've been married forever and I have kids and, I'm not thinking about, I'm also the boss. And so it's not my role to be doing all these social things outside of work with the rest of the team. So it's good to kind of get those different perspectives. And that's something easily that we can implement.
Totally. Do you have somebody that is tasked with the more social aspect of the company?
We don't. We did have someone in that role we recently had a transition in that role. So, but we have other team members who can kind of step in.
Yeah. I think it's a very important aspect of the job that you don't really think about as a clinic owner, do you? But
no,
it is important.
Yeah. What else? Did we miss anything?
I think birthdays. That's it. Birthdays. How do you do birthdays? We can't do well.
Yeah.
It's a tricky subject.
I definitely refrain from gifts on birthdays. Sometimes leadership, we will gift each other on birthdays. But we do acknowledge every person's birthday on the team and with a card that is signed from team members. And we say happy birthday to them, So we do during a staff meeting. And so far, no one has been upset about it.
We did actually include in our, favorite things, gifts, cake flavors, all the things, the question, do you like to be celebrated for your birthday?
It's
amazing how many people don't.
It's so trauma informed. I appreciate that. Yes. And at times we will do some cake and different things.
We do. If the practitioner is working on their birthday, then they get a cake delivered to the office.
That's fun.
So to share with everybody. So that's how we celebrate. And then usually we don't do a card because for some reason we can never manage to get everybody to sign it. And it's the strangest thing. So we do a showering of love over Slack.
That's perfect. Well, that's similar to a card.
It's similar to a card, yes.
Yeah. We have a little system, where the card's just kept at the front desk. And as people are coming in, they have enough notice, sign the card. Or because we meet every week in person as a team, then it's oftentimes people just passing around the card and, as we're starting the meeting.
It works.
And everyone knows they're going to get a card, but it's still nice to read the messages from your teammates.
Yeah. I think it makes it special in some way.
Yeah.
Unless you're not allowed to make it special.
Right. Yeah. I love the consideration there. I think that's an important addition to the favorite things list to just get people's preferences.
Yeah. So I think that's everything. We've done birthdays. Do you do bonuses at the end of the year?
Well, it depends on the position. Typically, no, though.
Yeah.
We have some commission-based agreements. We've had structures in the past with past employees who have bonuses attached But we do consider raises for every January.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's the time of year right now where we're working through all the compensation agreements, benefits agreements for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And then if people are eligible for raises, they receive those in January.
Okay. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't typically give like a bonus in December or anything like that.
Yeah. At the very beginning of practice, I did that. And I think as an owner, I became very resentful of that.
Hard time of year to give
It's a
away
hard time. So I'd be saving
additional funds
I
that are
used to
not
auto
attached to
save.
revenue. Yeah.
So I used to start in July. I would put money on an auto save into a separate account for these bonuses. And it was hard because they would be relatively arbitrary numbers. Like they were roughly based on sort of tenure at the company and what they were earning. But, really it was a relatively rounded number.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say how many times people never so much as acknowledged receipt of this bonus. And it just made me feel so terrible that I thought, how in the world can I get away from this precedent that I've set?
Yeah.
And
it's the same thing as, sorry, go ahead.
No, it just became such a weight around me energetically. So we switched it to PTO.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I was just going to say it feels similar to the gifting where it's like if you set the precedent and the expectation, people, because our brains really like to create expectations and higher expectations than reality.
Yes.
And so it's like if you give a bonus, the person receiving it is 9 times out of 10 are going to feel like, oh, that's way less than I would have thought or was expecting or should be receiving because of I'm, performing X, Y, and Z. I'm doing so amazing. I should be getting more money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It just became so icky for me. Yeah. That no more bonuses at the end of the year.
Moral of the story of this episode.
Yes. But I think it comes to, again, you and I, our love language is gifting. So I'll give the shirt off my back at the end of the year if it feels good to do so, right?
We all will, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I would love? I think you would love this too, is if our listeners sent pictures of their gatherings. Like I would love to see your teams gathering or celebrating or, send us your ideas of what you do throughout the year also. But we would love to see your teams like in action and having fun. And so feel free to post those on Instagram is probably easiest at Wellness Center Creators. And you can tag us or you can always email me, Kendall at wellnesscentercreators.com.
Please do. I love that idea, Kendall.
We want to see it. We want to see your team. Anna, thanks for being here. Nice to chat with you.
My pleasure. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to the Wellness Center Creators podcast. We hope you found this episode informative and valuable.
If you enjoyed the show, please consider subscribing and leaving a rating and review. Your support helps us reach more health and wellness professionals like you.
For additional resources, show notes, and more episodes, visit our website at wellnesscentercreators.com.
We'd love to connect with you and hear your thoughts, experiences, and questions. Feel free to reach out to us through our website or social media channels.
Once again, thank you for listening. We appreciate your dedication to providing exceptional patient care.
Join us next time as we continue exploring the world of wellness center creation. Until then, take care and keep making a difference.
Thanks for listening to the Wellness Center Creators podcast.